Hello, my beautiful people. This is Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your January 2nd, 2019 tarot reading. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope that the energy is suiting you well. And with that being said, let's get right into it to see what the energy holds for the day. Okay, you all. So let's get right into it. Relationships are definitely being highlighted. Surprise, surprise, right? I'll speak about that first because that's what I'm kind of being guided to talk about. And then I'll move into the other things that I see for my people who are not in relationships or worried about relationships or anything like that. Excuse if you hear any noise. That would be my neighbors shooting fireworks. So ignore that. So anyway, let's look into it. Partnerships, relationships in general, whether it's relationships with our friends, with our lover, with our twin flame, soulmate, husband, wife, whatever. All of that is being highlighted. With this energy of December. Look at me. January 2nd, okay? It makes sense because going into the new year, and for all my astrology people or spiritual people who believe that the new year, like I said yesterday, is in the spring, ignore this. But mostly a lot of people do believe that the new year starts January 1st. So I'm just speaking collectively from both points of views, okay? When we think about relationships going into the new year, we go into it with, I'm going to reevaluate the people that I trusted last year. I'm going to reevaluate how I love myself, how the people that I deal with are only reflections of me. If I feel that they are not reflections of me, what is going on? Because most of the time when we're in positions to where we're dealing with a person who is completely not what we wanted or not what we thought it to be, either it's still healing that we need to do within ourselves, realizations. Sometimes we think I'm a good person, so I deserve this, or I'm a good person, I deserve that, I shouldn't have went through that. When in reality, it's still something within you that you need to heal. For a lot of people who are quote unquote good people, it can be that, that good, healing, nice, yes, energy is getting you in a position to where you're running into the wrong people who are not appreciating the partnership and love that you give them. With that being said, still healing that you need to do, even if you're a quote unquote good person or a person who feels like I didn't deserve that backstabbing or I didn't deserve that. Reevaluating trust, which is a big word for a lot of us, a big highlight for a lot of us, because within life, the older you get, the more your trust is betrayed, or the more that you reevaluate what trust means to you. So all of those thoughts like that will be going through your head today. The people that you trust, situations that you put yourself in to where you've had to reevaluate. Am I the type of person who gives 100% trust going in, or am I on the other side of making you earn your trust? I think everybody would do good today looking at both sides of, the positions that each person holds. One person feels as if I'm going to go in 100%. That way I can show you exactly what it is. And I know I put 100% of myself into this, versus the other people who say, no, it needs to be earned because, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, however it goes. It's just that energy of looking at the other side, okay? Looking at the other person's side of you and other people's point of view when it comes to trust, because I'm hearing a lot of that. Today would be a good day to reevaluate that. Also, we get so caught up with this time this time clock within us as women, as men. You know, I'm approaching 40, I'm approaching 50, I'm approaching 35, I'm approaching 25. All my friends are getting married. Their relationships are lasting. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with my life? What is going on? And when it's not relationships, it can just be competition in general. Why do they have that? Why does her body look like that? Why does she have that fat diamond ring? Why do they have that car? We can't compete with anyone other than the person that we were yesterday, like they say. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself, and self-growth and changing old ways about yourself to bring about new ways that ultimately show you don't have to compete, keep up with anybody. It's no special time limit on, oh, I'm supposed to graduate college at 25 and I should have a house by 30 and I should be married with 2 kids by 35. Nobody, these unrealistic ways of trying to, keep ourselves up to this level of what is right and what is wrong and where you should be and where you shouldn't be. We have to completely demolish all of that and get to a place of understanding that the universe timing is not necessarily based upon what we think in society it should be. With the Three of Wands here, this is about moving forward. Now, we were kind of speaking about before how it wasn't the time, not the best day to move forward with this. We don't know about that. Your energy level should be high. Take advantage of this. Whenever we have the Three of Wands, we know that, it's this pushing forward energy. It's pushing you. Between January 2nd and January 3rd, you might be contemplating things, going back and forth, thinking about pushing forward with ideas. The Three of Wands is also travel. If you're finding yourself contemplating things, situations, relationships, your self-love that you have, go for a drive. Move forward with any type of work. You know how sometimes every now and then it's like, okay, either I need rest and this is what's going to help me, versus I need to get going. I need to pick up some overtime. I need to work. I need to, build my mind around work mode or go mode or, hit the gym for a second time today, because you're going to have to get this energy out of you, whether it is focusing on work or moving forward with those passion projects that you have. Today is a good day to focus on that and do that if you're finding that you're on the negative end of the relationship spectrum to where things are too much. Because if you're not careful, you'll just work yourself up and be very irritable and lose patience with yourself, getting your blood pressure up and all those type of things. When we don't really need to do that, we have to be kind and gentle. Now, here we go. This is what we want to channel. January 2nd, 2019, everybody needs to play the position of the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups. Okay, this is great because, with, like I said, evaluating like that trust energy and things like that, we'll also be at a position of being able to therapeutically love ourselves, love who we are, embrace the roles, embrace the stretch marks, embrace the skinniness, all of that, because it's so beautiful. It's just society that tells us we're not beautiful because of this or that isn't right. Breaking those barriers today is what you're going to have to do. Embracing this Queen of Cups energy of loving and therapeutically helping yourself, being nice to yourself, being kind and loving to your children and to the people who have proven themselves that deserve your love and attention. Today is a day where you can be very giving, you can be very loving, you can be very helpful. Tune into the Queen of Cups energy with the King of Cups energy. Yes, this is actually a day where maybe a breakup could happen, or, you can reevaluate relationships and then boom, hit it solid with a good, loving, passionate relationship filled with emotional support. The Queen of Cups, you notice how she's filling her cup? Look at her. She's focusing on filling this cup. She's already done her part for others. And now she's at a position to where she's filling her own cup and she's loving on herself. She's taking that time for herself. She's therapeutically getting herself pH balanced, drinking her water, doing what she needs to do to spiritually, emotionally love herself. Talk to yourself today. You see all this blue energy is all about the throat chakra and speaking it with your words. Spells. Today is a good day to rid any negative energy you have around love. And if you're like, spells, Crystal, what? Look it up. Spiritual meaning behind spells. What does it actually mean? Because a spell is nothing but an affirmation with a lot of powerful intention behind it. All of that type of diving deep, like they say, would be good. And, you could really hit it good. If something is falling apart, let it. Because when you see a beautiful matchup like this with the King of Cups who understands her, he completes her. She was already complete without him, but here comes the King of Cups there as a partner, as a helping hand to let her know you're not in this alone. I love you. I'm here for you. So, like I said, this is blessed energy. This is blessed relationship energy. And if you don't have anyone and you're struggling with relationships, love the person that you are and trust that by loving yourself and doing the things necessary, today is a good day for rose quartz, okay? This beautiful pink stone of rose quartz would be nice to have around you today because it's going to do nothing but help that love. And if you wake up on the other side of this love energy, get a hold of some black tourmaline. I'll kind of hold that there too. It's like this black stone that has these little lines through it. I love it. I'm always suggesting it. These stones will be very helpful for you today. You all, if anything, embrace the energy of January 2nd. Love yourself. Know that your partner, your soulmate already lives within the love that you have within yourself. And that this person is out there for you, waiting to come together to make this beautiful, beautiful energy of this caring, therapeutic woman and this emotionally stable man who wants to do nothing but back her up in everything that she does. With that being said, have a great January 2nd. I'm Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader. If you ever need me to look into any topics for you, any situations, hit me up at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, you all still bringing in that Happy New Year energy. Heavy Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy today, and Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. I'll talk to you tomorrow.